We need to start turning the corner here. Now, our show, we don't have $400,000 from Russians coming in here, so you know what I mean. So we can say
From
whatever
RT.
whatever the frig we want, right?
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, I'm beholden to our viewership. I'm beholden to my fellow Americans. All right. So if we're concerned about a whole bunch of socialists and baby killers like Tulsi Gabbard, who we need right now. I mean, things are so bad that I have to accept a whole group of baby killer supporters, over at Tulsi Gabbard. And that pisses me off like no other. So this is what I'm going to say to President Trump. Yes, we will take all of her voters, and then you need to kick her to the freaking curb right after the election, and we win. We're not about their socialist little trinkets. Don't give them anything. Just say we'll save our country. Thanks. Bye. And then kick them out. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Go fire Fauci. That's it. Leave him in a box. Right?
Well, I think it's obvious what's happening here. I mean,
actually, can I
RFK
say one more
Jr.
thing?
actually says so.
Can I say one more thing?
What's that?
I've always said this. He started out with the right purest intentions and cleaning up the Hudson River. I lived there. It was bad. It was really bad.
It still is, they say.
Yeah, it still is. So he did the right thing with cleaning up the Hudson River. But this out of control sue and settle thing and his environmental religion that he's got going on, and I don't want to hear him talk about global warming or carbon tax credits or any of that other crap. You bring that in with you, President Trump needs to fire him. Say, all right, we're done with you. Thanks for all your voters.
We'll see how the American people react to that.
Can I speak honestly and then not get berated? Because can I? No, not from you, but from the public. Can I speak out?
Nope.
No. Is that what you said?
Nope.
Can I speak out about it? I mean, is it bad right now, right before the election? Am I really going to have that much influence to change somebody's mind? No.
I don't think you're going to change anybody's mind.
We're all voting for President Trump,
At this
or you're
point.
a communist.
Yeah.
Right?
I think RFK Jr. has made it, and Tulsi Gabbard both, and they've made it very clear. There's one thing about RFKJ that when he's asked a question, he's compelled to be at least somewhat honest. And he says that he is joining the Trump team because it is going to propel his message. Wait a minute.
He said he has 3 priorities.
And it's going to get him in the White House to implement some of his ideology. He's very upfront about it. And, if you haven't done your homework about what those ideologies are, then, I don't know what to tell you. But he's very honest about it. And this is basically him campaigning for 2028, right? So that's what I take away from it. And that's the way it is. So, I mean, I don't even know. I mean, he will bring some much needed padding to the election, I think, as far as votes go. But I mean, man, we're on a slippery. Yeah, because you did that slippery slope right now, I think. But you look at the alternative. Do we want a few people in this populist movement called MAGA that are socialist, or do we want to go after them and we end up with 100% Maoist Marxism?
Kamau.
Yeah. Kamau.
Kamau. Right?
Unfortunately, those are those are the choices we have. So, I don't know, dude. I'm just watching. Right?
Yes. All right. Now, I'm going to play this. All right. Now, what is republic.us? All of the issues that we complain about, at the local level, right? Stuff that's going on at the school board. The stuff that they sneak in when you're not looking. essentially. All these county commissioners and, right, at the local place. From local issues all the way to national issues, we've got a way to rally and mobilize immediately. I mean, and connect people. Like, we shouldn't have to have hundreds of people come from a different state to go rally for a particular issue. We need to get organized at the local level. You should be able to go to your zip code and find out what's going on at your town council, right? You'll be able to post about it. You'll be able to get educated on some of the issues. The politicians are connected. Who's your local politicians, from county board member all the way to congressional leaders? And you'll be able to send them petitions, right? And it's all done within the platform. It's an activist platform, essentially. It's a rally platform. Right now, you don't have the ability to connect in an organized fashion on issues and location. You don't. That's what Republic is. So we're going to build this thing, and we're going to drill down all the way to the county level, and we're going to rally on national issues, and it's not going to be filtered or censored. That's republic.us/Santilli. It's going to be opened up this afternoon. I will send out a text alert, all right? You're going to save 33% by going to /Santilli. And we get a small little stipend when you sign up. You can access it for free, but I want everybody to have, a paid service, right? And even pay it forward. Get other people actively engaged. We're going to build this platform. We're going to have power in We the People. And, we should have been prepared with republic.us, 4 or 5 years ago. It's only been 2 years in the making because we've needed it so bad. But we need to be able to tell President Trump, you sure, go ahead and take Tulsi Gabbard, but make sure she leaves her baby killing agenda at home. I don't like that about her. You know what I say, ladies and gentlemen, all right? How about if we start promoting? I don't want to argue about abortion anymore. How about you promiscuous women keep your legs closed, all right? That should solve 3/4 of the problem. Women and morality is the issue that nobody wants to talk about. America has become an immoral country, all right? We got a bunch of sluts at a very young age that are spreading their eagle and then using the convenience of an abortion because somebody said, we need to make sure that we make abortion available for people that could be raped, which is less than 1% of all potential abortions. I'm not saying that we shouldn't give the woman and the doctor the ability to abort a child if there's rape or you've got life circumstances. If a woman's life is in jeopardy, you're not even paying attention.
I am. If a woman's life is in jeopardy.
Yes. Right?
I heard what you said.
I know, but I'm trying to be mean to you and just act like a tough guy when in fact I know who is the abuser.
Yeah, right.
Isn't it true? Even
No.
Sean said it. Sean said he's afraid of you.
He should be.
You're a tyrant.
I know.
When we get off the air, you're like, "Rawr, rawr, rawr,"
Yeah,
right?
I'm just terrible.
Don't say mean things to our angel investors. And I'm like, I didn't. She said you did, so therefore you did. Right?
It
Did
is.
you
That is
say that
not
to me?
even. That is not even how it went.
I felt so bad.
It
Who
isn't.
was that woman? What was her name? No, let's not mention her name.
No, I'm not going to.
She's a very, very nice lady. And she was not the idiot. She was not a troll. She was just a very kind woman that just kept hitting the button
I
over and
opened
over
the
again.
letter and you said, what's it say? And so I read it to you and you started yelling at me.
I would never yell at you. I don't
You
yell at you.
started yelling at me.
I'm not allowed to yell at you.
because of what she said in the letter.
No.
And I'm like,
All right, listen, can we go back to the
dude,
abortion issue?
seriously.
Am I wrong? Women are. What about being celibate?
man.
What about abstaining from premarital sex? Whatever happened to that? Where's that discussion? Where
There-
is it? Nobody discusses that.
there is no longer a discussion about
President
that.
Trump is out there saying, I got shot in the ear and the Lord saved me, but he won't talk about what other things the Lord wants for us. And that is
Yeah.
for a woman, okay, to actually be a little bit more respectable than an American, a typical American woman. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, I'm a man. Trust me. I used to go out and get one-night bangers. but I would never marry that woman. Any woman that was willing to have a one-night stand with me was not qualified to be my wife. You know that, right?
I think most men feel that way.
Yeah, that's the way they are. So some of those women, okay, in that circumstance that are willing to have a one-night stand with a man, which is disgusting, right? It's disgusting that you surrender yourself. You're so, it's my body, it's my body. Your body is being train wrecked by you. You know, why don't we have a discussion about the immorality of the American woman? Okay, first and foremost. Planned Parenthood won't like that. They'll lose billions. They'll lose billions. There's so much money in it that people won't even have a moral discussion about women keeping their legs closed, right? And by the way, when I said that, the one night stand, this is all men. Yes, I'm a sinner. That's the way I was when I was growing up. I'm very sorry. I don't have that same. Well, probably because I'm just too old and fat anyway. But no, actually, I wouldn't be that way. I wouldn't, right? I'm a married man. Let's have a discussion about American women's morality because we lack it. That should solve 80% of all the abortion issues.
Well, Buddy 4622 says, my neighbor said, when you're in the moment, you don't think about birth control. And she's a Catholic girl, but believes in abortion.
A Catholic girl that believes in abortion.
The Catholic Church is really changing. I mean, have you noticed that?
It's not Christian, okay?
Yeah.
Killing a baby is not. Believing in abortion is believing in murdering a baby. Okay? So stop, okay?
Well,
There's no justification about being in the moment.
Texas Ginger, TX Ginger, is asking you a question.
Okay.
She says, what about promiscuous men?
Exactly. Yeah. But I'm not running down to the Planned Parenthood to pull a baby out of my vagina.
Well, I think herein lies, the problem. Women for decades now have, they have cried that men are misogynist, they're this, they're that, and they have rallied and lobbied for the federal government to give them, this high priority over their bodies, right? So, men have absolutely no say-so in whether or not the girl they got pregnant is going to...
Noel?
Sorry.
The girl who got pregnant is going to have that baby. They have no say-so anymore, right? So women want to take responsibility for their bodies when it comes to that, but they don't want to take responsibility for their bodies for the way they got there. Where, you know what I'm saying? So, they can't have it both ways, right?
In 1776, the founders of this nation gave us something that had never existed before: a government by the people. We've had our ups and downs, learned and grew, and bled for freedom. Over time, we, the people, became distracted by the success that our hard-fought freedoms brought us, and bad people saw an opportunity. As we traded our birthright for cheap entertainment, our rights, our voice, and our power has been whittled away. Until now. Introducing Republic, an entirely new kind of social media. Republic focuses on local, giving activists, organizations, candidates, and small businesses the power to inform, organize, and act, all in a single place, enabling you to be the local hero your community desperately needs. No more covering up the truth. No more advertising-funded news. No more data mining. This is how we rebuild, rekindle, and restore our republic.
My fellow American patriots, I'm Colonel Douglas McGregor. By now, we should all know that as a talk show host, Pete Santilli has been fighting to defend our constitutional republic for over 13 years. As a U.S. Marine whose oath never expires, he's now calling upon you to do your part, to inform your community and step up as an American hero to help save our republic from being overtaken by communism. Join today and save 33% off your membership. Join now. Visit republic.us/Santilli. That's republic.us/Santilli.